Let me put some chapstick on before y'all try to do me in the comments. But what's up, y'all? This video, I'm finna give y'all 5 starter businesses that you can start with under $5,000. Not a lot of money. Yes, you can start a business with less than $5,000. A lot of people don't think that. A lot of people think you gotta have 10, 20, 30 plus $1,000 to start a business. Don't need that much. You can start a business with $5,000 or less. So I got my trusty little notebook right here, and I'm about to go over these notes that I took for y'all. So, all right, there we go. So, 5 businesses you can start with under $5,000, man. Let's get into it. Number one of the first businesses you can start with under $5,000 is a vending machine business. Now, these are in no particular order. I'm not rating these in any order of which one I feel like you should start first versus what you shouldn't start, which one you should start last. They're not in any particular order. So don't think just because I said this first, this is the main one you should start. It's up to you. It's completely up to you. It's completely up to your preference, your budget, your location as well, because location plays a big part in what type of businesses you're starting. So one of the first businesses you can start with under $5,000 is a vending machine business. Now, all you need is, I'll say about 3,000, 4,000 maybe, if you want to, maybe less, because honestly, you can buy a used vending machine. Excuse me. You can buy a used vending machine online for like $1,000, sometimes less. You might find them on eBay or something for like 500, 600. Now, obviously, if you're paying that little, the quality isn't going to be the best when it comes to the vending machine market. But if you want to just your regular run-of-the-mill vending machine, you could get a decent one for about $1,000, $2,000. If you want it to be brand new, you're probably going to pay upwards of $2,000 to $3,000, maybe $4,000. But it's going to be great quality. It's going to be brand new. You're not going to have to worry too much about maintenance issues off the bat. Then you're probably going to want to invest another $500 into your initial inventory worth of whatever product you're going to put in your vending machine, whether that be snacks, drinks. If you go to hotels a lot and stuff, you see a lot of vending machines that have things like deodorant, towels, condoms, things like that. There's a lot of different types of vending machines. I don't want you guys mindset to only be limited to food items. Mind you, food item vending machines do yield the best revenue because they're the most common. A lot of people want snacks on the go. Like, you're gonna find people that, like, you're not gonna put a vending machine in the mall that has deodorant and condoms in it, because what do you need that for in the mall? You should have already put deodorant on before you went to the mall. But a lot of times people do get hungry in the mall. They don't want to spend 10, 15, 20, $30 in the food court. So they're like, hey, I'm just gonna grab a bag of chips, get me a beverage or something like that and call it a day until I'm able to get home or get to whatever other restaurant I want to actually spend some money at. So that's, like I said, that's where location plays a big part in it as well. So whatever type of vending machine you guys want to start, just make sure that it is adequate for your desired location. Make sure you're putting the right things in the right areas. And then maybe you want to invest another, and these numbers aren't set in stone. This is just my personal preference. Maybe you might want to not go off of word of mouth or just people seeing your vending machine. Maybe you might want to take it to the next level and actually run ads. Maybe you want to start like a luxury type vending machine where you're actually running Instagram ads, where you actually might be running Facebook ads. So you could put $500 into product. You could put $500 into running your ads. That's $1,000 plus another, let's say $2,000. Let's just be safe and say $2,000 for the actual machine itself. And maybe let's just say $300 or $400 for the machine to get from the location of you buying it to dropping it off. Because say you drive a Honda Accord, you can't fit no vending machine. You don't have a truck to put the vending machine in to get it to where you need it to go. So you're gonna have to pay someone to pick up that vending machine and drop it off to the location for you. But that's still only $4,400. That's under $5,000. And that's just a general overview. We're not going to go into too many details about the vending machine because this isn't a vending machine video. This is 5 businesses you could start with under $5,000. Your next business that you're able to start with under $5,000 is a YouTube channel. Y'all sleep on that one. A lot of people sleep on the type of income that you can make from YouTube. And that you can make that with way less than $5,000. You make a YouTube channel for free. That costs $0. A YouTube channel costs $0 to make. The only thing you're going to be spending money on is your equipment. If you have an iPhone, you don't need to spend money on equipment. It comes with iMovie. You can edit everything on iMovie. You good. There is no initial startup investment for a YouTube channel. You understand? Now, if you don't have any equipment and you don't want to use your phone, you can get a camera for about $500-$600. A good starter vlog camera, like what's it called? I can't remember the name of the camera right now. I don't want to say it incorrectly. So, yeah, there's starter cameras, starter vlog cameras that you can get. I believe it's a Sony 1F or so. I can't think about it. That might be the other one that's closer to $1,000, but. Even so, let's say you spend $1,000 on a camera. Let's say you spend another $500 on a video editing software. You just spent $1,500 for a good quality. Oh, and let's just say you spend another couple $100 on Photoshop or something. You just spent $1,500 to $2,000 to produce great quality content on YouTube. Because you're going to get good quality content with an iPhone. So if you take it to the next step and you use a vlog camera, if you actually use a photo editing software for your thumbnails, if you actually buy a video editing software, you're going to be making great content. The next thing is just going to be your search engine optimization, which you can invest maybe a couple $100 into the knowledge of that as well. You know, learning, maybe getting courses and stuff like that. I do have a YouTube course. It's only $50 right now for pre-order. The official release date, though, is February 10th. And then it's going to go up. It's going to go up to about $80. So if you want to get it, if you want to lock in your copy of my YouTube course right now for only $50, don't go off the data you see on this channel. Don't say, oh, he got less than 100 subscribers on this channel. Why would I buy a course from him? I have other channels that are generating revenue for me. These Versace glasses won't free. So like I said, I do have how to get your YouTube channel monetized for beginners course out. Well, it will be out February 10th. It's available for pre-order now for only $50. The link will be in the description. So for only a couple $1,000s, you can get your YouTube channel up and running. You can have great search engine optimization. You can have great thumbnails. You can have great video quality, so on and so forth. One of the third business that you can start for under $5,000 is online courses. It doesn't take anything but setup costs. You know, you have things, there's different websites that you can get memberships on. Like, I personally use Thinkific. You can use Kajabi. You can use, what's the other one? I'm so sorry. I can't think of the third one. It's another third one. If you know which one I'm talking about, put it down in the comments. It's a third one that a lot of people use that you can start a business with as far as the online courses market goes. Now, these are in the lane of digital products. Digital products have a very low startup cost because digital products, you're not buying an inventory. You're not paying shipping. You're not buying packaging. You're not having to be honest, you don't even necessarily need to set up an LLC to sell an online course. So you can bypass a lot of the initial startup costs that you would usually expect for other types of businesses with a digital product because everything is online. The biggest thing that you're going to be investing is your time into learning, your time into developing and setting up your actual online course. And then as long as you know how to market, as long as you're making YouTube videos about it, as long as you're maybe buying ads will probably be the biggest thing that you need to invest money into when it comes to promoting your online course or your ebook, things like that. I feel like those all fall within the same realm. Online courses, ebooks, membership, subscription services, all of that plays the same role to me as long as it's within the digital products realm. Now, when you start selling physical copies of books, when you start doing subscription services that actually give the client a physical product or a certain type of service within the real world, that becomes more of an e-commerce brand. But just only talking about digital products, something that you can make with a PDF file, or something that you can make as far as making a video lineup, different chapters that are videos, or even just bullet points, or just a step-by-step guide that you're selling online, that doesn't cost anything unless you want to go on Canva or Fiverr and you want to buy, your graphics if you're not good at graphic design on your own. But you can do all of this stuff yourself. You don't have to pay any money. So any money that you choose to invest into your digital product will be extra. Now, one thing I think that everyone should do is invest into their marketing and their promotion, for sure. But you can market for free. If you have a popping YouTube channel and you already have knowledge and a fan base within a specific realm, people will easily pay you for your knowledge once they see you drop a course or an ebook. So that is the third business that you can start for under $5,000. Now, another business that you can start for under $5,000, you can start an event planning business. Why? I feel like event planning will be great for people who have a keen eye for detail, people who are very detail oriented, people who are very creative, people who are artistic, because event planning will give you the opportunity to, one, not only network with the type of people you already long to be around. It's something you're going to naturally be good at if you're a creative or an artist. You can get into event planning as far as birthday parties go. You can do yacht parties. You can do weddings, the wedding industry. I think the wedding industry naturally will have a good customer base, and you will easily make a return on your investment when it comes to planning weddings. But you got to think ahead. You can't think within the right now. You have to think about the past as well as the future. But as far as the right now, you don't want to pay too much attention to that. And what I mean by that is, if you're a millennial, you grew up in the same generation as I did. I was born in 96. So we saw a lot of our older siblings and our parents really taking engagement and marriage a lot more seriously. But now we live in a new era, more digitized. Everything's online, everything's on social media. So I said all to say that a lot of relationships aren't as successful as they should be, or as they used to be in the past. So since a lot of relationships aren't doing as well as we naturally would expect them to, obviously that means the wedding market might go down, especially with inflation and a lot of the economy going kaput. A lot of people don't want to invest multiple thousands of dollars into weddings. A lot of people are going to their local courthouse, or a lot of people are going to Vegas and just doing on the spot weddings. Now, me personally, that's not how I would choose to get married. If I am to get married at some point, I do want to get married. I do want to have a wife. But I'm aware of what's going on nowadays, and I know that they don't make them like they used to. So, as far as party planning, I'll just classify weddings within luxury parties. Luxury party planning, birthday parties, yacht parties. If you live in a city like I do, I live in Los Angeles, or if you live somewhere like Miami or Houston, these are all great cities to start an event planning business. People come to these cities for events and nothing else. Vegas is another place that people go to. Vegas for events, nothing else. So that might be a great market that you can get into. You can start that business for under $5,000. You can invest. That one's going to be closer to the 5,000, if not a little bit more. But it all depends on what you have access to initially. So if you already have access to tables, if you already have access to an event space that you're able to use free of charge, if you're already able to have access to a chef, someone that you have a personal relationship with, who can do the catering for you for a low cost. Because I wouldn't, even if you have a relationship with the chef, I don't expect them to do that for free. A lot of food is very expensive. Their time is expensive as well, but you might be able to get it for a discount. So if you have access to a lot of these things, if you already built a certain type of network, then you don't necessarily need to invest a large sum of money. If you don't have access to those things, it's going to cost you a few $1,000s. Let's say you want to start small. Say you start small with 4 tables, a set of chairs to go with each of those tables. You can do that for probably about $1,500 or $2,000. Then you want to get decoration. Let's say you invest another $2,000 into decorations. And then let's say you invest another $1,000, or let's say you invest $300 into renting an event space for an hour and a half or 2 hours. And then you invest the remaining $700 of that $5,000 into marketing. Notice how a large portion of what you should be spending keeps coming back to marketing, keeps coming back to promotion, because that's what's going to give you your return on the investment. If nobody knows what you have going on, nobody's going to inquire. Nobody's going to hire your services. You know what I'm saying? So a large part of what you're spending should go towards marketing before anything else. But that's $5,000 right there. Now, if you want to get into the yachts, that's going to be a little bit more pricey. It might cost you $5,000 just to rent out a yacht for 4 hours. And that's not even going to be the best yacht. If you're in Miami and you want to get a mega yacht, or you're in LA and you want to get a mega yacht, something like that, that's going to cost you closer to $8,000 to $10,000 and upwards of that. Now, if you already have the clientele, you already have pre-sold tickets, you already did a lot of the marketing, and you already have guaranteed people attending who have already secured their spot, people who have already secured their spot online, then that yacht rental can pay for itself before the event even starts. But the more high-end events you want to plan, the higher your setup costs and your overhead is going to be. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind, y'all. But if you just want to do basic birthday parties, even some types of weddings or massage parties or spa parties, you can start that type of business or that type of event planning business for $5,000 or less. Like I previously stated with number one, these prices are not set in stone. They can fluctuate, but this is just a general overview of what you're able to do with $5,000 if you want to be an entrepreneur. Number 5, and actually I got a couple of more I could give y'all. I got about 2 or 3 more that I ain't even touched on yet, but I'm gonna just give y'all 5. I'm just give y'all 5 in this video. If y'all want another video, hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe to my channel, and make sure y'all let me know down below, hey, we want 5 more businesses that you can start with $5,000 or less. I might do one that you can start with $10,000 or less. But if you want more business ideas, drop it down in the comments below. So for this video by itself, we on number 5. The 5th business that you can start with $5,000 or less, y'all should already know it. Everybody's done it. Everybody's considered doing it. Starting a clothing line. Yes, clothes do sell. Yes, it's going to take some effort, though, because a lot of people have already tapped into that industry. Now, don't let that discourage you, though, that a lot of people are already starting clothing lines and clothing brands. Just take a walk down the bread aisle. Take a walk down the milk aisle. You're going to see a lot of different brands that sell the same product. So if you have an idea in mind or you want to start something, don't hesitate because you see everybody doing it, or you already see it going viral as something that's trending on social media. Just you get into it too. You feel me? Get in where you fit in. But you're just not going to want to do it the same exact way as everybody else. You know, you're going to want to put your own spin on it. You're going to want to do it in a way that allows people to draw closer to your specific niche and how you're doing things. Like you see a lot of people doing the stacked sweatpants. You see a lot of people doing the crop hoodies. A lot of the high-end sweatsuits or tracksuits. We see a lot of that. We see a lot of the graphic tees, the crop cut-off graphic tees for men and women. But all of the ones who are successful at least have found a lane that allows them to generate revenue. A lot of them go viral on TikTok. Some of them don't even have a TikTok. Some of them just know how to market very well and put themselves in front of the correct viewers. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to starting a clothing line, really all you need to invest into a clothing line is your initial startup for your first run, you know what I'm saying, your first collection, which, you know, manufacturers charge different prices, but you can probably find a manufacturer to get you your first 20 to 50 garments anywhere between, let's say, $300 and $1,000. You know what I'm saying? That's just for your first run of 20 to 50 garments. Now, your pricing is going to have to be able to be set in a way that you can recoup based on what you initially invested into the garments themselves, as well as what you're going to have to charge for shipping, as well as what you're going to have to charge for ads and marketing as well. So just keep all that in mind. Make sure that the prices of your clothes are set accordingly to where you're able to recoup on your investment as well as make a little profit, so that when you do sell out and you reinvest that money into another line or another run of garments, you have a little bit left over. And now when you have a little bit left over, that don't mean go spend that. That don't mean go splurge, go out to eat, go shopping. Yeah, you can celebrate, but make sure that with you celebrating, you still have enough left over to add a little bit more into marketing. With each run, you want to be able to invest a little bit more money into your marketing. You know what I'm saying? Marketing and promotion is a very big deal. That's what's going to make or break your brand. That has a big impact on your profit loss statement. You know what I'm saying? Marketing can have a very big impact on your profit loss statement. So invest into your marketing, invest into high quality garments, invest into your packaging. That's another one that I miss. Your packaging as well. If you're not doing something that it's like Printify, where it's automatically being shipped to the customer from the website, if you're getting the garments in and you're getting your own initial inventory and you're doing the packaging, you're doing the labeling, you know, even if you're doing the actual graphic on it, you know, some people screen print, some people press. A lot of people don't hit up manufacturers that it's going to come with everything. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys keep that in mind. Also, once your brand starts to grow, your clothing brand starts to grow, you're going to have to invest into an inventory space, like a small warehouse or a small office space that you can work out of. You're going to have to invest into a machine that does your labels for you. You know, you're going to have to invest in a website. Your website is very important. That's what's going to give you that professionalism. That's going to separate you from brands that say, DM me to purchase on Instagram. Nobody wants to do that. You know what I'm saying? So if people see that you have a website to click, you're automatically going to be ranked a little higher than people who sell through Instagram. But you can get all of that done for $5,000 or less. You can get your inventory for, let's just say, $1,000. You can get your label machine for maybe about $200 from Staples. I don't know how much they cost, but that's a safe bet for a label machine, $200 to $300. You can market. Let's say you market for $1,000. You know, we're $2,300 in already. Let's say you spend another $500 on your packaging. You can go to Uline, U-L-I-N-E. You can go to uline.com and get a lot of your supplies from Uline, a lot of your packaging and like your boxes and your stuffing material. You can get that from Uline. Let's say you spend another $500 on that. Now we're at $2,800. Let's say you want to run your ads. Oh, well, no, I already did that in marketing. So let's say you want to hire brand influencers, brand ambassadors, people that can promote your brand or post it on their Instagram page. Let's say you get 3 people and you pay them $200 a pop. That's another $600. We're now at like $4,100. You know what I'm saying? So these are a few businesses that you can start with under $5,000 that can yield great returns. These can yield 5 digits plus a month. You know what I'm saying? As long as you do it the right way, as long as you stay consistent and put that work in. Don't think just because, oh, I dropped the $5,000, now I don't got to do no work, it's going to work for itself. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? The more money you're able to invest into the initial startup of your business, the bigger returns you will get. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, like y'all know, if y'all have watched my previous videos, I'm planning on starting a couple businesses myself. And I already have a YouTube channel that's making money. I already have tapped into digital products with my courses that I'm starting. That I've, like I said, that link is in the bio if you want to grab my YouTube course. But for my actual brands where I'm selling physical products, like my clothing brand and my accessory brand that I plan on starting, I don't want to start that with nothing less than $10,000. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, a large portion of that is going to go towards marketing. It's going to go towards promotion. So maybe half of that will go towards my initial inventory and setup, you know? I feel like I just want to dive in head first and go all out. I don't want to start a business with $500, even though you can do that. You can start a business with $500. You can start a business with $1,000. You can start a business with $5,000. I just gave y'all 5 examples, but I want to go the extra mile and start my business with $10,000 to $15,000, so that I'm already in the game. Like from day one, I'm in the game for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm already having traffic towards my website because of the amount of marketing I'm gonna put. I'm already gonna have sales or eyes at least. I'm already gonna have people making shopping carts based on my products because of the influencers I'm gonna have wearing my stuff. You know, the quality of my product alone is gonna speak for itself. So that's why I'm personally choosing to start my businesses with nothing less than $10,000. So y'all have already seen me grabbing out money. I've been putting it away. I've been saving up just so I can go ahead and have the initial startup costs. I made a video that said taking $7,000 out the bank to start a business. I'm not at my goal yet. I still got to take out a few more thousand before I can even comfortably feel like, all right, now I can launch. Now I can actually start writing my business plan, which I'm already starting. I'm doing that while I'm saving right now, but I can actually lock in and solidify my business plan and my actual timeline of how I want this business to go. So I appreciate y'all watching this video, man. This was 5 businesses you could start with $5,000 or less. I got more content coming for y'all. The next video maybe I'll make is pre-launch task, which will be 9 or 10 things that you should do before launching your business. So I'm giving y'all the sauce, man. I'm giving y'all the game. Make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. And I appreciate y'all. If y'all subscribe to my channel and y'all have a channel as well, drop it down in the comments. I'm gonna show love back. I'm gonna go subscribe. I'm gonna check out y'all content as well. Maybe we could collaborate on something in the future. But I only want to surround myself with like-minded people this year, other entrepreneurs, other business owners, you know, people who want to be able to generate wealth and riches. You know what I'm saying? Those are the type of people I'm trying to surround myself with this year. So like I said, I appreciate y'all watching my video. It's your boy Dussei. I got the new Versace glasses on. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I love y'all. More luxury.
Yeah, give me the loot. Follow the suit. Screaming out gang, 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 gang. Rolling with the crew. Give me the juice. Pour me a 2. I'm with the gang, 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 rolling in the coops. Give me the loot.